Our journey today will explore the ancient mysteries of the little creatures we now consider family members. They meow softly at our doorsteps, wrap their tails around our legs, and make us smile with just their innocent gaze. This is the story of how cats, from wild hunters to loyal companions. The story of cat domestication begins about 10,000 years ago in the Fertile Crescent, an area that now encompasses much of the Middle East. At that time, humans began to live more settled lives, cultivating crops and establishing small communities. They stored their crops in simple storage rooms. However, one major problem disturbed this tranquility: rats. These tiny rodents were relentless, gnawing away at food reserves at a rapid pace. Their presence posed a threat to human survival at that time. That's when a group of formidable hunters, the African wildcats, became attracted to the abundant food source, the rodents. For the wildcats, human fields and warehouses were like a haven of food, not unlike vast grasslands teeming with prey. Initially, these cats lived only on the fringes of villages, hunting at night and staying away from humans. However, a symbiotic relationship developed. Cats eliminated rodents, and humans gradually recognized them as effective allies. Over time, humans began to realize the benefits of cats' presence. They not only eradicated destructive pests, but also kept food supplies secure. In turn, the cats began to feel comfortable around humans because of the assurance of food. From this, a bond slowly developed between humans and cats. Humans may have begun feeding these cats scraps, and over time, some of the more docile cats began to live closer, perhaps even inside homes. The domestication process didn't happen overnight. Wildcats that adapted to humans not only survived, but also began to exhibit changes in their personality. Generation after generation, the more docile and friendly cats were more likely to be accepted by humans, while the overly aggressive ones tended to be shunned. In this way, African wildcats began to evolve into versions that were friendlier and more suited to living with humans. This was a natural selection process that lasted thousands of years, eventually resulting in the domestic cat as we know it today. As civilization developed, cats became increasingly close to humans. In ancient Egypt, cats were revered as symbols of good luck and protectors of the home. There was even a cat goddess named Bastet, who was believed to bring peace and prosperity. Cats were considered sacred creatures, even protected by law. Egyptian society considered cats sacred companions, and there were severe penalties for anyone who harmed a cat. However, cats didn't just stay in Egypt. As trade began connecting Egypt with the outside world, cats began traveling to new places, from Greece to Rome, eventually spreading throughout Europe and Asia. In every new area they entered, cats brought the same benefits: protecting food supplies from rats and reducing pests. So it's no wonder they were welcomed everywhere they went. Today, cats have gone far beyond their original role as rat hunters. They have become companions, and even integral parts of the human family. Today, more than 500 million cats are estimated to live in human homes around the world. With their diverse breeds and unique personalities, each cat brings something special to people's lives. From domestic cats to purebreds like Siamese or Persians, these cats have become symbols of comfort and warmth. What makes us love them so much? Some scientists believe that their eyes and meows have evolved to resemble the sounds of human babies. which biologically trigger our affectionate response. Perhaps that's why we care so much for them, considering them a part of our lives. They have a unique ability to soothe us, even in the midst of the busy modern world. Interestingly, even though we call them pets, cats are one of the domestic species that still maintain their independence. They may live in our homes, but their wild and independent nature is not completely lost. At heart, they are still small hunters who once roamed the desert, stalking prey with the same ingenuity. Perhaps that's what makes them so alluring. Creatures that can live with us but still retain their natural wild side. This is the story of cats, companions who have made the long journey from the wild hills to become the inhabitants of our homes. They bring peace, warmth, and of course, a unique joy to our lives.